For talking, emphasize on democracy. Looking at the APC constitution, is it that you try to say democracy is not at work? We come within on a party decision.
Well, this is it. Democracy of itself in Africa, we can tell you.
No limit are within on a party.
With two contexts, I say, well, I want for within Africa, so we tell say it gets some gallop. So by extension, we say we are not complete in the process for effectively practice democracy. So I mean, say, but one simple tenet where I think say if it's so simple for do and it is applicable with cut across everywhere. Now the involvement and participation of everybody, let everybody just get to say. But we begin to think say get for go get consultation, get for Italian say you want for bring the animal farm book to play, where more animals are important than the others. And do to that to one for say let's give an equal opportunity, a level playing ground for everybody for make then determine and involve in the process of choosing who will be a leader. Subtly, let me tell you, if the people then decide to elect in America, when they say they do primaries and come from this state to that state, I know they're the most popular candidate, and then they present. If I not say now they think the opinion, now they don't even determine your result. But what's happened with us the last time? To the eve of or the morning itself for the convention, we don't even know who's the flag there.
So looking at this call we they make now, one go they say now this only for a long time that the APC constitution, or don't they work and glad it towards them? Is it that because this particular selection clause don't they affect some of una? I make una they make this call?
No. Well, for me personally, I started asking for reforms in the party even before NRM formed. Okay. Because me just believe say democracy for be something where everybody forget a bite. That is it. And we don't do selection. Yes, we win election because of which I say we think we obtain then. But now situation don't change, circumstances don't change, and I mean they amend constitution. But what would they say when we begin tailor constitution for suit present body or set of people and for this present time, after 10-15 I get for begin the amendment because it's no longer relevant, because the term when I begin when I just feel say this sounds for tailor and for fit a set of people which is very wrong as where we are now. I think now the advocacy stand what they say, and mind you, we they simply ask for reform, but the two way don't they go, but of course when they cost we then they tell what kind and they fair we this we don't know they go waiting and corner. Now we they talk issue now for say this is good for us and let's waiting and call, but people just feel say na battle they do, but we'll not stop because now movement until we achieve what they ask for, then we cease for exist.
Okay, a name Nasira G. Rollins, patron na the APC National Reformation Movement. And therefore talk about the selection clause where he say the big one them na the party for look and try pull them come out because he say this say make other people not able to participate in the party decision. You dey listen to the program mid the show, send your message or comment to the number 077 981 981, and remember see the listen we live on Radio Democracy 98.0 FM. We look at another issue inside the program. The first-time president of the 50-50 group, Salon, Maria Mafona, don't say plenty pani picking them at the wall, we know the go school na gal picking them. Maria Mafona talk this way women in social empowerment, go pull the organization at the USA say, woman and gal picking them don't they suffer for get good education at Salon. Ye no kabia be the part of this and gonna report.
On behalf of our president, Dr. Taki, and members of the 50-50 group to launch this extraordinary organization. The organization is launched.
Voice of the first-time president for the 50-50 group Salon, Maya Mafona, be they launch the Women in Social Empowerment Organization. Now about 3 years now, where group of women them become together for form the Women in Social Media Empowerment Organization. Where this organization work now for talk about some of the challenge them where they happen to women and girl picking them na the country. The public relations officer for the Women in Social Empowerment, Elizabeth Safa, talk more about the reason why they form this organization.
Everyone in this room is aware of the challenges women and girls who make up 52% of this nation's population encounter in the process of educating themselves. From teenage pregnancy to early marriage to poverty, the list goes on. To ensure that these vices are minimized and for the girl child not to drop through the net but stay in school and complete whatever courses in education, for them to fully realize this group is here to assist the educational institutions to succeed in doing so. As the saying goes, when you educate a man, You do so for an individual, but when a woman is educated, a nation is educated. As such, we, the women of WISE, will advocate for the education of women and girls to foster sustainable livelihoods in this nation. We will influence and empower women and girls positively for them to succeed in life. We will be open and ready to campaign on the issues of child marriage, etc. These things are the ones that border on the welfare of women and girls, which prevents them from achieving their.
Where immediate talk on behalf of the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, the Assistant Director, na the Gender Unit, na the Ministry, and na Juliana Kone say the Ministry go give support to this organization.
The government of Sierra Leone, through the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, is firmly committed to supporting anything that has to do with women and girls empowerment. No doubt, the government has made conscious decision to support girls' education through programming. One of such programs is the introduction of free quality education that has caused a dramatic shoot in the enrollment rate. Others have to do with household support, supply of menstrual hygiene kits that can facilitate girls' well-being and girls' regular attendance in school. Also, the ministry has created an enabling environment for women's empowerment to thrive. As a policy, gender mainstreaming in education is key, and we are working in collaboration with partners to improve women's participation in the implementation of our educational program.
The first-time president for the 50-50 group Salon, Ajamaya Mafona say 2/3 of the pikin dem na the world wey no dey go school na gal pikin dem.
Worldwide, 2/3 of the children who are out of school are girls. 2/3 of adults, women, are illiterate. Why is that so? Patriarchy, male domination. The fact that people believe that the male should be dominant over the female. Social empowerment, we need to have women of integrity. We cannot do that if the women are not educated, because you need certain criteria to run for certain offices. And therefore, 50-50 will support you wholeheartedly in this venture to empower our girls. Social empowerment. This is a very tall order. When you talk of social empowerment, you think not only of academia, other spheres of life. Because if it's just academia, without morality, without integrity, without the fear of God, then that society will not achieve success.
Ajamaya Mafona end up call on the government and other Soyat organizations them for take woman and pikin business serious na the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, we know Kabia the report.
The program is still listening to na midday show, and it come to a live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.0 FM. Send your message or comment to the number 077-981-981. Still with me at the studio, I get Sarah G. Rollins when I pay to honor the APC National Reformation Movement. Sarah G. Una be set up this NRM for make some change na the party we will benefit all man. In terms of that change, they will not don't see. Una think say una yield any good food in terms of setting up the NRM.
Well, as I keep on saying that NRM is a movement, and you get in the way they advocate for, the way they lobby for, and so as I've been saying, so long the demands are yet to be met, the movement get for continue to exist, because it's something to believe in. Say either we reform or we deform, you know, and so. The movement get for this so long as we demand them, and everybody, you see, for the fact that then tend for remove selection and modify into consultation means then self the other hand they begin to say the aspects of selection is wrong, but they want to hide and now the under the canopy of consultation, we not too different from selection. Okay. So what do they say? Let's make it simple. You see, sometimes we begin make constitution, make them ambiguous. You know, we reach the person and go begin offend lawyer for interpret this according to the law in opinion. It's very simple. Say, we elect people. when you get a deadlock, sometimes at 30 people in the vote and get 15, it make another one back, or sometimes it depends. Let's make it simple, like organization. When it comes to politics, we can for make it so that the interpretation of the day go begin bias or balance with some people. And so one for make it simple. Our request is very simple. So far, so good. As I tell you, we'll not see the whole document yet. But the one way we chairman Sheridan can tell you, but when at the selection, we then still maintain, now say, well, no, we averse to that, and I make with the try for say, it has to be reason. But I want for tell people and say, as when it happened, me personally, I talk with chairman and leader of the party, and President Kroma, and I should say, well,
me former president.
Yes, former president. Okay. Well, if whether not former, you can still give His Excellency the President. When not former president, is the chairman and leader of the party.
Okay.
We spoke, and I say this is a problem, and we are not happy. And I say, well, until then just don't send them. So you say people and get for Sidon, and then get for you go to NAC. He says to him believe say then go look at it, and so they get for appeal to and say may then look into them because it's not helping now.
Okay, looking at the APC National Reformation Movement, una be get a committee, and this committee be do 1 or 2 findings for investigation and come up with some recommendation or thing the way they want for see change or improve. In that stage, how una dey in that particular stage?
Well, it's not just about change, but we also look at the aspects of why we lost election and the party.
So now make us say una be getting the una investigating.
Yes,
so
yes.
in the recommendations we una be make which particular stage we una
no, well, that one day we been on do finding, and September 15 last year we make the findings public. And we make copy to the party for say this is what we find out why we know win the election. And so one of them want to stand out with people and show concern is about this few people and selecting candidates.
Okay.
I think I don't say I'm over and say even the Western area we lost those 3 seats because of purely that. And so we no one forget a repeat. And I can tell you the people elect the party, everybody they do some sacrifice for the party. So we just feel say at the same goes, nobody no big pass the party. Let it cut across. No man gets one man, 1 bullet.
Okay,
one man,
continue
1
for
shot.
day with Siraji Rollins, patron of the APC National Reformation Movement. You listen to the program, made the show, send your message or comment to the number 077981981, or you go on Facebook page on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Maybe they bring this edition come to you this afternoon. My name na Sapti Kalon. We go for a music break, and after that the program they continue.
We want peace and we sweet motherland. We want freedom because no matter what everyone we get. Best squad family, BSF, we say, listen this.
Salon now we only country with sweet motherland. By so we go get we freedom and do all we want. No matter if you come on east, west, north or south. Forget about the differences and just put Salon first. Cause the men them say, we want peace now we land. The Timini man them say, we want peace now we land. The Kono man them say, we want peace now we land. The Loco man them say, we want peace now we land. We no want no tribal, no tribal discrimination. Now we all for come together and find a way for make we sweet Salon go grow.
Politics and corruption, 9 don't count for we discrimination. Election and corruption, 9 don't count for we divide nation. Now love and unity, freedom, justice, now we want so we Salon. Now love and unity, freedom, justice, we want inside Salon. Mama, Papa, here we come together. Brother, sister, sin a love for Shia. Mama, Papa, only we come together. Brother, sister, sin a love for Shia.
Why be the cause we self? Why be the facts we self? Why be they do all until we the separate we are? They be left for the cause we self, left for the facts we self, left for the do all until we the separate we are. Salon now we only country with sweet motherland. By so we go get we freedom and do all we want. No matter if you come on east, west, north or south. Forget about the differences and just put Salon first. Cause the Limba man them say, we want peace now we land. The Shablo man them say, we want peace now we land. The Fula man them say, we want peace now we land. The Mad everything go them say. We want peace, now we land.
Canto fangi obakiso. When mas lala pinta canto fangi man tam tam ne. Ate bako tasu kakachima kang obakiso. Ate bako tasu kakachima kang man tam tam ne. Atoya sheta su agbok mata ma fumaso. Omarinu ye sambe sanginu ye. Ma opanenu sambe sanginu mbo. Ma marenenu sambe sanginu ye. Mamaxanenu, Sambe sangin number. Mahopanenu, Sambe sangin way.
Salon now we only country with sweet motherland. By so we go get me freedom and do all we want. No matter if you come on east, west, north or south. Forget about the differences and just put Salon first. Cause the men them say, we want peace, now we land. The Timini man them say, we want peace, now we land. The Kono man them say, we want peace, now we land. The local man them say, we want peace, now we land.
We love and loyalty to a country, sweet Salon. We vow to serve her faithfully at all the times. Both wine, we want well for we. Oh, Salon and why any no place like HOME. Watilengae nyabondesia watifwana komumu nyonyo angoya doichi mukbe womye mi ebe XPP APC mundemie babo bagbe ajasie Salon mundemie mumu nyonyo angoya mundemie mumu nyonyo angoya mumu nyonyo angoya.
We stand for the green, white and blue because Salon now we young country. Now we young country.
Boots are you Gideon, boots, stand like a soldier, salute. No matter which spots where you there, now for defend your country, Salon are you roots. Boots are you Gideon, boots, stand like a soldier, salute. No matter which spots where you there, now for defend your country, Salon are you roots.
Left, right.
Mo, bont, oyamba, pujam.
Left, right.
Kenema kaina kambi ya kabala.
Left, right.
Any side where you there, as long as you are Salon man.
Yes, we all know say
we want peace,
united we stand, divided we fall.
We want peace,
majority
now we land.
Waiting be don't happen inside the war.
We want peace,
with tribalism.
Well, hope so you don't enjoy that music the way BSF do for we inside the program. We want peace now we learn inside the program meet the show. The program they continue send you message or comment to the number 0779819181 or you're gonna already democracy Facebook page and do that. I still get with me Sarah G. Rollins, patron of the APC National Reformation Movement. Let we look at the one them will be the part of this committee where them be set up. The one they will be start and be still a part because we look at Una don't put something out together as a report, then the higher authority then at the party maybe no listen or fail. It will make some man discouraged and say, well, me I not did it again. We don't see the likes of Sheridan. We don't decide say don't resign, don't come out now the National Reformation Movement.
Yeah, and I think and what Sheridan did is very noble, and I think now we recommend like because as a young man, he came for even to the line and do any kind of doctoring for favor, and he's qualified, he's competent, he can get anything, but he's selfless. So he decides, this thing go good for we. Let not done after 5 years, we can build other constitution because what we did some years ago, we do them for tailor for suit some people. So the other members of the committee then but the work of the committee done.
Okay.
Now don't present them.
So you think any need or maybe make any sense for una form a reformation party way at the end of the day we to
not
expect
a reformation party,
I mean national movement, then at the end of the day wait till una don't do una not see compliance from the other one then.
Except I don't talk over and over say we committed to reforms. We very
well I need do this for my own self. Other people involved now do one for a whole party.
Yes, so I say we committed to reforms. So long that reforms not forthcoming, the movement will continue for day.
So we don't already work as So which one are we work for on which purpose?
We dey work for sure say let we make a party let be complete as we want it to be. Let it compete with other party them in terms of any aspect of, especially in select in the choosing their leaders.
Looking at that particular area, the one who they say how that's go possible, where the higher authority or big one them not only do which one don't they recommend and suggest.
No, but they have to. Now make we get for make for made and do then get for do.
So now we make let and do. I understand. So now they do this in the interest of the APC party.
Yes, we do in the interest of the party, and we self don't they get a big following in the party. We believe say reforms are necessary, and for the good of the party, it's also good for me the big one then listen. And for the fact that then decide say may them modify selection to consultation means say one then agree say that was selection not for user, but in practice then still the one for they do the thing. So now that don't expose say the way to they agitate for we they in the right platform, but it's difficult because some people then just feel say they want to control people and at all costs. I can tell you
some of them people here at this part with you think say one day in charge.
Some of the leadership I can tell what we obtain approval. It's an open secret. Most of people will come, people begin to ask them for me, then give them money for their word of symbol. I've been no bother there. It's not been good.
And you think so that affects on us in the 2018 election?
I tell you, if you see I tell you say we team been go out and then come up with them. So if anything they agitate for means say now this majority talks and here affect we with them for change. And I can tell you say this is not just one thing because. Now, the reason this way she done design, but when we get for take the whole document, we get for bring and come back to the public where they make and public to say, certain thing and this and not good for we will continue for that. As I tell you, we na NRM, we therefore reform party so that we go stand at all times for beat any party in this country. So when it comes to election, but it will go give you gallop where they be na hurdles where they call them. We get for make sure say we flatten those hurdles for now. So now make we they exist. And so long we know say selection not good for we na NRM no go entertain that.
Looking at the changing of any section or part of a constitution, that for the APC constitution, what would they say? Well, not think say there are process steps we need for be taken from all the big one and from the party present in past member no, because until now you call 2 days in a haste.
No, not to we call. They set up the committee and it be say Sheridan when one of we dey inside it. You know. And I not be say them pick him because na NRM person or not because na person is a master degree like well versed in law, he knows he left from the right, you know, and so then put Sunday, you know, and I think there was a subcommittee who was even secretary to, you know, I think they want to make the constitution review public, you know, for psych public opinion. So it was the secretary to that subcommittee there, you know. So it's not like say now we set them, now the party set them up. So but wait, now this where this bring we come to the point for say now if the party don't set up this body so for over 6 months or going for a long period now, then they do this kind of work. Then only for make who come will not get a thorough complete job. To them after 5 years, about begin to say what they did was not right. Would some of what they foresee? Would they get like what do they do so? We like
so you don't foresee.
And what do they say? Like what do they foresee? Now one forget a sober document when the next 20-30 years it go benefit to picking them. We go come for doing it. But it's not about us. Believe me, Mr. Aptu, I've been telling people if they ask me say like when do this we then a court so panda we case them talk say for make a rerun. I know before contest again, you know. So let me not feel like for say because I see some people begin to say, oh, na selection gives symbol this and that, you know, and because I be obstinate when I make we talk.
So you asking that this selection clause also affect you?
No, you not be affect me, but what do they say? Well, wait, I don't know if you affect me or not because you know all the one the way I've been contest with them be technically knocked out. The incumbent Honorable Fofi was to same they say Honorable Sheka Councillor Sheka no resign so also back but Kaba. So I was left the only person. So I would say let people know me take out of context. But me, even if I not get for win election, I will think say let the people decide and pick the post where they want. You know,
so Yaji, rolling split on APC National Reformation Movement. Apart from this selection clause where this committee formed that the NRM, we will not say if this still in the APC constitution, it will the party. What again on a fair so you think say very important where the higher authority them the party for look into and consider.
No, well
because I just emphasize on this and this someone
pick up. Well now this now the document I tell you that earlier I said the document not come on at it. and law will not.
But now, una do the findings and other things.
No, this fine. Let me tell you, this committee then set not to we NRM set them. Now we one person with Sheridan we day.
Okay.
Now in withdraw. The rest now the Sheridan and the rest now the party hierarchy and they appoint them. So now they get for me the documents available. But one thing way we know, where Sheridan tell we say the main thing when among the 1,000 or 1 million thing they ask for, do always stand tall. Number one, when I in this selection, he said they're not agreed, they're not modifying to consultation. He comes to us say no. Well, this selection and consultation, now even they look at the synonyms, now the same meaning then get.
Okay,
so we say we not go wait and call. But when the document get for me made public to us, when we get for look at, we know see all that thing, and we get for do the same process back and call the attention of the party, say this is not good. Let us make a constitution where they stand the test of time, not only for the word posterity. Let them know we are waiting call. Tomorrow, no people can say, hey look, papa the constitution they make. Now say wishy-washy, for just for suit one or two people. No, we don't want that. Let the thing fit, one size fits all. Let it fit everybody, because now one man, one vote, and equal opportunity.
Continue for the with a name na Siraji Rollins, patron of the APC National Reformation Movement. And therefore talk about the selection clause within the APC constitution, where is saying believe say that part in the constitution for commot so that all man go able to take part and participate by any party decision. You dey listen to the program made the show where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.0 FM. Send your message or comment to the number 077981981. We look at more issue inside the program. Inside one national consultative meeting on the draft maritime law where the maritime all for different people and where they work for maritime, the Minister of Transport and Aviation Cabinet London say the new law where the Salon Maritime Administration they develop now go help protect the marine resources and safe. Salon people go benefit from this. Well, Theodore Arena be the part of this and go now report.
On behalf of His Excellency the President and the Government of Sierra Leone, in particular my ministry, Minister of Transport and Aviation, to declare this consultative workshop open.
In name na Honorable Cabinet M. Salon, and in na the Minister of Transport and Aviation, where it be the pool na do the National Stakeholder Consultative Meeting on Maritime Draft Law na the office na Freetown.
During these 5 days stakeholders workshop, stakeholders will have the opportunity to examine the existing draft legislation, provide a vision for what the final legislation should look like, and devise a plan of action on how to roll out the implementation of the regulation.
The Minister of Transport and Aviation, Honorable Cabinet M. Salon, say, with the law them where the country gets for protecting marine resources, that's going to make the country benefit from ship them, trawler, and other fishing boats that we can do bad things at the Salon water.
The Maritime Pollution Act will mitigate against the pollution of our marine environment by ships, while the Maritime Security Act will help the state to fully implement regulations that will enhance the security of our ports and maritime zones. The Maritime Zone Establishment Act will enable our country to fully benefit from the huge potentials of our marine resources, which will provide the much needed resources for the national development.
Honorable Cabinet M. Salon so say the law them where Salon government don't make and the international law that where Salon government don't sign go help address the challenge them where the maritime sector they face.
The government of Sierra Leone, through the Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, is turning this attention to the development and review of its maritime legislation and is now beginning the process of strategic maritime engagement. The process of bringing our maritime laws in tandem with ratify international conventions will address several maritime challenges and help us seize opportunities and potential of a blue economy.
Inside Ion Talk, the Executive Director for Maritime Administration Ken Songa say Salon Maritime Administration go make sure say ship the way they na water and the one the way they fly Salon flag for can do business for follow the country in local law them where they talk about maritime issue.
Sierra Leone has over the years become a party to some of IMO and ILO conventions. It is not the responsibility of IMO or ILO to enforce the provisions of the conventions, protocols, instruments which have been adopted under their auspices. The primary responsibility rests with the flag states which in Sierra Leone is the Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. The administration has to ensure that ships that are flying the flag of Sierra Leone and ships voluntarily visiting the port in Sierra Leone comply strictly with the provisions of the conventions which Sierra Leone is a party to.
For Seka, the one day we can go against the maritime law them. This may make Ken Songa, when the executive director for Maritime, say the courts na Salon no go able deal with the one day we can go against the international law them where the country don't ratify.
Since the court in Sierra Leone cannot give direct effect to the convention to which Sierra Leone has become a party to, it is absolutely vital that the provisions of the conventions are implemented in Sierra Leone by incorporating same in the municipal law of Sierra Leone. The objective of this gathering is to ensure that technical provisions of the conventions which Sierra Leone is a party to are implemented by subsidiary legislation. The reason it's time for this is that technical provisions are amended from time to time, taking due cognizance of the changes in the maritime industry and technology.
Emma Kowa Jallo, na the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, a call on them partner them na the maritime sector for join them pan the fight against illegal fishing.
I therefore want to use this opportunity to ask all our partners in the marine sector to cooperate and collaborate with us in the fight against IUU. I want to especially note that for fighting illegal fishing is a very big challenge. The operators always change their methods. Now that they know that we are addressing the industrial fishing vessels and their activities, they have now resorted in using the artisanal fishing boats from our neighboring countries. But I know that with your support in making sure that this ministry is informed of any fishing vessel or boat that you want to register with your institution, we will together help to reduce and eliminate IUU fishing in our waters.
For Seka, all this na the National Stakeholder Consultative Meeting on the Maritime Law them. This be make the Executive Director for the Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, Ken Songa, they end up call on the government for put their lawyers on the Salon law them so that people are not go against them. For Radio Democracy, Mina Theodora Arena the report.
You listen to the program Midday Show and it come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.0. Now na time for read some of our message them we una don't send na the program and still with me na the studio. I guess Sarah G. Rollins when I pet on the APC National Reformation movement. So now I will go inside the 0779819181 inbox and take on a message them we una don't send. This first message we are the read inside the program Midday Show today. This person here they say the contract to them where government can get their order for the money to them effective one. Not to pass we complain come out from community people then for the money to well that's now on that story on the pending book Island Road. This other message inside the program say I thought the NRM was formed to make suggestions and change certain things in the party. If higher authority are failing to comply, then what's the essence of setting the National Reformation Movement? Another message inside the program, they say, I don't know why the APC executive is finding it so hard to do the needy. Reformation is happening all over the world. Don't know why they keep following these orthodox strategies that lead to their defeat. That message will come out from Alhaji Toure. This other message again inside the program Midday Show we don't come. Say Mr. Siraji, what are the success stories of NRM? From German Cat CEO. This other one again inside the program say as long as
This is one big thing we want for made and change now constitution. And I stand turn among all who pillar them. So if they not do them say they are not ready to give us the space. They don't have for made and give space to the generation where they come up for made and see say, yes, I can go there and do some good job and tina for made and believe in me and vote for me. This is what we want to do. Because at the end of the day, the national election are by voting. You know, so for law can begin say we do selection, you know, go work because we not don't practice now like you sit for exams. Now waiting you sit, now waiting the practice the study, now you get for can but if you can't study something away different to the methodology we get for go sit, it's very different. So what do they say? For make we achieve national governance, for all we participate the effective when by voting, let's practice it at your own party, not even just the national party level, but even at grassroots level where they call from constituency.
Okay.
You know, because even the world committee them, where then they head by and chairman them, then they vote for them.
So why you think so with all reason here will not get will not things in a good reason. The big one in the APC party still no one listen or do the thing or things in the right thing for the party.
Well, me, I don't know because like me, so way if you say if me want for compete, I don't care who that beats me. I know say I level playing ground one for C. Maybe somebody they afraid say, no, don't go to the post, no, not take exams. Somebody say they go for interview, they look and they get fever, then they shiver with the exams come. That's so back election. Somebody not be say maybe them put the box, they might not make it. You know, and maybe but what you want for see, put in the box can make somebody work better, work harder. And like what people talk say, somebody puts up an argument, say, oh, they talk about law remove selection. Why somebody come on overseas to my bring in $50,000? You know, you can't bribe the people or you can't spend upon the people and go vote for them. Fine enough. But again, you don't just stop there. You have bylaws. So, waiting they qualify that person for counting up for the election even before they spend the money. Now make you say, oh, look at this thing holistically. Let people talk say, not to the old people who want for the game. We don't want to drive them away. If you want for contest for Secretary General under position, let them compete with other people, make them vote, make people and determine and put the box simple. We don't want to drive anybody.
Okay.
President Kuma said, if you want for be chairman and leader back, let's have people and for contest for that.
So now they don't want?
Let put selection. Let the people and decide for make them vote for who they want.
Okay, now looking at this selection clause within the APC constitution, where on the call for the party make them be like a consolidation. That any two
no, not so they say the party they move on from selection and for make a consultation. Consultation and selection now the same meaning then get. So no, all this.
So now everybody get chance for the participate and all decision making at the party
from the lowest level to the highest level. Simple.
So in terms of this Tiwo now want for seeing at the party, one would say in terms of the 2023 election, you think so not get any headway still people your constitution having so many issues?
Yes, APC is still popular. APC
on this selection clause with
it. Listen, yes, now the selection it will be popular.
Because you state earlier saying that because certain decision or selection of certain people we are done by few people in the party,
exactly.
Make it affect you now.
Absolutely.
So if you think that the same thing still there.
No, I say APC is still popular, but in the midst of the popularity, if you anger somebody, he can still reserve himself.
Okay.
And then say some people some presidential hopeful or way na flag bearer candidate them some behave that way. I know they hold that against them. Because one, this is what we expected, say, when we don't do a process we're not good, let's have a reconciliation. Let's meet people and bring them come together. Let's work as one.
Okay,
but for long not begin get then gallop again in the future, not go Tinab and say now then 30 Tinab for this position. In fact, if for let it credit, they'll go by secret ballot by showing of hand, but let the process of voting take place.
So where you go see be the next step? We'll not get better time again of the national reformation movement. If this recommendation that they make for saying that the APC party the selection clause for come out. Because I know we just continue for work now side with the list on our what they pass. Waiting will be the next step of the movement.
The movement is here to stay until the reforms are achieved.
Okay.
But of course the next step we will make a delegation and visit to chairman and leader President Nkrumah and go tell and say, of course, we don't talk to on the phone, and we want to tell and say this approach, what has been done, not too popular, not popular.
Okay.
Let we go waiting popular for the people. Let them maybe they sell in your bus, they sell in snuff. Let's take part.
Okay.
Simple. Yeah.
Sarah G. Rollins, patron APC National Reformation Party. Plenty thank you to you come to the studio and be me guest inside the program this afternoon. Well, I had this edition of the program Midday Show with you, Alex Lawrence Koma and executive producer Mike Sambola. and to the rest of the team, and also to Sugarcane and also Ase Moses Kavura. We don't make una see we live on our Facebook page. We don't make una don't see the message and the issue them we don't discuss. Plenty thank you to una all. And me we don't be una presenter for today's own edition of the program Midday Show. We don't come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.0 FM. Me na Sabti Kalodi says stay tuned to this frequency. Tata.